Psalms 15. Lord, who shall dwell temporarily in your tabernacle? Who shall dwell permanently on your holy hill? He who walks and lives uprightly and blamelessly, who works rightness and justice, and speaks and thinks the truth in his heart. He who does not slander with his tongue, nor does evil to his friend, nor takes up a reproach against his neighbor, in whose eyes a vile person is despised, but he who honors those who fear the Lord, who revere and worship him, who swear to his own hurt and does not change, he who does not put out his money for interest to one of his own people, and who will not take a bribe against the innocent. He who does these things shall never be moved. Psalm 16. Keep and protect me, O God, for in you I have found refuge, and in you do I put my trust and hide myself. I say to the Lord, you are my Lord. I have no good beside or beyond you. As for the godly, the saints, who are in the land, they are the excellent, the noble, and the glorious, in whom is all my delight. Their sorrows shall be multiplied who choose another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, or take their names upon my lips. The Lord is my chosen and assigned portion, my cup. You hold and maintain my lot. The lines have fallen for me in pleasant places. Yes, I have a good heritage. I will bless the Lord, who has given me counsel. Yes, my heart instructs me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord continually before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Therefore, my heart is glad, and my glory, my inner self, rejoices. My body too shall rest and confidently dwell in safety. For you will not abandon me to Sheol, the place of the dead. Neither will you suffer your Holy One to see corruption. You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Psalm 17. Hear the right, my righteous cause, O Lord. Listen to my shrill, piercing cry. Give ear to my prayer that comes from unfeigned and guileless lips. Let my sentence of vindication come from you. May your eyes behold the things that are just and upright. You have proved my heart. You have visited me in the night. You have tried me and find nothing, no evil purpose in me. I have proposed that my mouth shall not transgress. Concerning the works of men, by the word of your lips I have avoided the ways of the violent, the path of the destroyer. My steps have held closely to your path, to the tracks of the one who has gone before me. My feet have not slipped. I have called upon you, O God, for you will hear me. Incline your ear to me and hear my speech. Show your marvelous loving kindness, O you who save by your right hand those who trust and take refuge in you, from those who rise up against them. Keep and guard me as the pupil of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings, from the wicked who despoil and oppress me, my deadly adversaries who surround me. They are enclosed in their own prosperity and have shut up their hearts to pity. With their mouths they make exorbitant claims and proudly and arrogantly speak. They track us down in each step we take. Now they surround us. They set their eyes to cast us to the ground. Like a lion greedy and eager to tear his prey, and as a young lion lurking in hidden places. Arise, O Lord, confront and forestall them. Cast them down. Deliver my life from the wicked by your sword. From men by your hand, O Lord, from men of this world, these poor moths of the night, whose portion in life is idle and vain. Their bellies are filled with their hidden treasure, what you have stored up. Their children are satiated, and they leave the rest of their wealth to their babes. As for me, I will continue beholding your face in righteousness, justice, and right standing with you. I shall be fully satisfied when I awake to find myself beholding your form and having sweet communion with you. Psalms 18. I love you fervently and devotedly, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God, my keen and firm strength, in whom I will trust and take refuge. My shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, who is to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. The cords or bands of death surrounded me, and the streams of ungodliness and the torrents of ruin terrified me. The cords of Sheol, the place of the dead, surrounded me. The snares of death confronted and came upon me. In my distress, when seemingly closed in, I called upon the Lord and cried to my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, heavenly dwelling place, and my cry came before him into his very ears. Then the earth quaked and rocked. The foundations also of the mountains trembled. They moved and were shaken because he was indignant and angry. There went up smoke from his nostrils, and lightning out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and thick darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub, a storm, and flew swiftly. Yes, he sped on with the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret hiding place, as his pavilion, his canopy. Around about him were dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. Out of the brightness before him there broke forth through his thick clouds hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord also thundered from the heavens, and the Most High uttered his voice amid hailstones and coals of fire. And he sent out his arrows and scattered them, and he flashed forth lightnings and put them to rout. Then the beds of the sea appeared, and the foundations of the world were laid bare at your rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of your nostrils. He reached from on high, he took me, he drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy and from those who hated and abhorred me, for they were too strong for me. They confronted and came upon me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay and support. He brought me forth also into a large place. He was delivering me because he was pleased with me and delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, my conscious integrity and sincerity with him. According to the cleanness of my hands has he recompensed me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord and have not wickedly departed from my God. For all his ordinances were before me, and I put not away his statutes from me. I was upright before him and blameless with him, ever on guard to keep myself free from my sin and guilt. Therefore has the Lord recompensed me according to my righteousness, my uprightness and right standing with him, according to the cleanness of my hands in his sight. With the kind and merciful, you will show yourself kind and merciful. With an upright man, you will show yourself upright. With the pure, you will show yourself pure. And with the perverse, you will show yourself contrary. For you deliver an afflicted and humble people, but will bring down those with haughty looks. For you cause my lamp to be lightened and to shine. The Lord my God illuminates my darkness. For by you I can run through a troop, and by my God I can leap over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tested and tried. He is a shield to all those who take refuge and put their trust in him. For who is God except the Lord? Or who is the rock save our God? The God who girds me with strength and makes my way perfect. He makes my feet like hinds' feet, able to stand firmly or make progress on the dangerous heights of testing and trouble. He sets me securely upon my high places. He teaches my hands to war, so that my arms can bend a bow of bronze. You have also given me the shield of your salvation, and your right hand has held me up. Your gentleness and condescension has made me great. You have given plenty of room for my steps under me, that my feet would not slip. I pursued my enemies and overtook them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I smote them so that they were not able to rise. They fell wounded under my feet. For you have girded me with strength for the battle. You have subdued under me and caused to bow down those who rose up against me. You have also made my enemies turn their backs to me, that I might cut off those who hate me. They cried for help, but there was none to deliver, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Then I beat them small as dust before the wind. I emptied them out as the dirt and mire of the streets. You have delivered me from the striving of the people. You made me the head of the nations. A people I had not known served me. As soon as they heard of me, they obeyed me. Foreigners submitted themselves cringingly and yielded feigned obedience to me. Foreigners lost heart and came trembling out of their caves or strongholds. The Lord lives. Blessed be my rock, and let the God of my salvation be exalted. The God who avenges me and subdues people under me, who delivers me from my enemies. Yes, you lift me up above those who rise up against me. You deliver me from the man of violence. Therefore will I give thanks and extol you, O Lord, among the nations, and sing praises to your name. Great deliverances and triumphs gives he to his king, and he shows mercy and steadfast love to his anointed, to David and his offspring forever. Psalms 19. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows and proclaims his handiwork. Day after day pours forth speech, and night after night shows forth knowledge. There is no speech nor spoken word from the stars. Their voice is not heard. Yet their voice in evidence goes out through all the earth, their sayings to the end of the world. Of the heavens has God made a tent for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and it rejoices as a strong man to run his course. Its going forth is from the end of the heavens, and its circuit to the ends of it, and nothing, yes, no one, is hidden from the heat of it. The law of the Lord is perfect, restoring the whole person. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandments of the Lord is pure and bright, enlightening the eyes. The reverent fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, even than much fine gold. They are sweeter also than honey, and drippings from the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is your servant warned, reminded, illuminated, and instructed, and in keeping them there is great reward. Who can discern his lapses and errors? Clear me from hidden and unconscious faults. Keep back your servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be blameless, and I shall be innocent and clear of great transgressions. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my firm, impenetrable rock and my Redeemer. Psalms 20. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of the God of Jacob set you up on high and defend you. Send you help from the sanctuary and support, refresh and strengthen you from Zion. Remember all your offerings and accept your burnt sacrifices. Selah. Pause and think of that. May he grant you according to your heart's desire and fulfill all your plans. We will shout in triumph at your salvation and victory. And in the name of our God, we will set up our banners. May the Lord fulfill all your petitions. Now I know that the Lord saves his anointed. He will answer him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in and boast of chariots, and some of horses, but we will trust in and boast of the name of the Lord our God. They are bowed down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. O Lord, give victory. Let the King answer us when we call. Psalms 21. The King David shall joy in your strength, O Lord, and in your salvation how greatly shall he rejoice. You have given him his heart's desire, and have not withheld the request of his lips. Selah. Pause and think of that. For you send blessings of good things to meet him. You set a crown of pure gold on his head. He asked life of you, and you gave it to him, long life forever and evermore. His glory is great because of your aid. Splendor and majesty you bestow upon him. For you make him to be blessed and a blessing forever. You make him exceedingly glad with the joy of your presence. For the king trusts, relies on, and is confident in the Lord, and through the mercy and steadfast love of the Most High, he will never be moved. Your hand shall find all your enemies. Your right hand shall find all those who hate you. You will make them as if in a blazing oven in the time of your anger, and the Lord will swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire will utterly consume them. Their offspring you will destroy from the earth, and their sons from among the children of men, for they planned evil against you. They conceived a mischievous plot, which they are not able to perform. For you will make them turn their backs. You will aim your bow of divine justice at their faces. Be exalted, Lord, in your strength. We will sing and praise your power.